Arsenal Football Club are back, and this is not because we have won. This is not because we are 2 points behind Liverpool and Liverpool lost. Nothing like that. It is simply the way we played today. And you know what? Even if we would have drawn 1-1, it would have been very undeserved draw. We would have deserved a win, but I would have been equally motivated towards the hopes of upcoming games in the season and our chances in the upcoming games in this season, because Mikel Arteta finally, like at the end, we had Ebreches and Odegaard on the pitch playing together with Declan Rice as number six. Something we have all demanded. You know what? You can go even a step further. If you are playing a more defensive team, you can play Zubimendi, you can play Ebreches, and you can play Odegaard. People who have doubted Odegaard, who like players like Ebreches, who have this flair and everything. You see, when he came onto the pitch, he was dictating the play. He was leading from the front. A captain's performance. He played 10 minutes, 15 minutes on the pitch, and it was a captain's performance. From the word go, we were very good attacking wise. Abriche had 2 3 chances. Gyökeres was doing well in the hold up play, and Bukayo Saka is literally back. I am very scared about him. From the time he has gotten injured, and I worry about his hamstring, the fact that he plays in the on the wings, the run he took and shot from his right foot, those sort of runs I am very scared for him. But he is back, and he's sensational. We had Bukayo Saka and Eberechi playing together. Imagine us having Bukayo Saka, Eberechi, Martin Odegaard, Gyökeres, and then another left winger playing in Martinelli or someone. Martinelli is looking so sharp. He's looking so much more confident, and the vibes around this team is so much better. Declan Rice is a lifesaver when it comes to defending counter attacks. He's a lifesaver for us, and he's very defensively solid. Obviously, he is. But I am very frustrated sometimes with the amount of time he takes to pass on the ball, and he only passes sideways. And they had a block of five that were um, trying to block our pathway towards our front five. We had a line of five attackers, and Declan Rice had the ball, and they had a line of they created a wall, and Declan Rice wasn't brave enough to find those passes. He tried once again for Trossard. He overcooked it a little bit, and from there he did not try it. So I can see what Declan Rice is trying to do. He is also trying to learn it. But Zubimendi, fantastic. That ball to Timber, that triangle we formed. I talk about triangles so much. I talk about triangles all the time. Trossard plays, Martinelli doesn't play because he's good at with the ball, and Arteta has unlocked this thing in his brain where he wants to see combination plays. Calafiori, Trossard, Eze, these triangles, Zubimendi, Saka, and Eze, those triangles. The triangles are on both sides of the pitch. Timber, Timber is magnificent. Timber might be the best defender in the world. How good is he? Technically good, attacking wise good, going to the box. Has had an opportunity, headed the ball well, got saved by Pope, who was brilliant in this match. Newcastle had nothing to give other than counter attacks and a little bit of physicality here and there, but we were so good on the ball, they couldn't come near us, they couldn't live with us. In the first half, we absolutely destroyed them, and we were 1-0 down. Gabriel Magalhaes obviously was very weak on the ball, and he made that mistake. But of course, he made up more than enough for that. And even Mikel Merino, who I don't like, a lot of fans would have a little bit of negative feelings about, but he has been a lifesaver for us. From the time Kai Havertz has been injured, he has been a lifesaver. Even against Liverpool before that, when he came, he heads the ball so well. That finish is so precious. And I always feel about Mikel Merino is, you are Spanish and you're not good at passing the ball, creating combination plays, and your way to pass is off. You are sometimes very untidy on the ball. But his finishing, his ability to find the goal somehow from somewhere, he feels like he's one of the best in the world in that. In the poacher position, he's one of the best strikers in the world, because nobody has that intelligence, that ability to just flick that ball so well. It was nearly a non-flick. It felt like he didn't even touch the ball, but he did, and he did it so well. Perfect pace, perfect placement. beautiful goal, and then at the end, Odegaard with an assist. My captain, beautiful. I love Odegaard, and I really want him to succeed and come make a comeback and win the fans' heart and show you all why he is the club captain. He is the brain of the team. He dictates the play. Embreche, Bukayo Saka, and everyone, of course, they are mavericks themselves. But Odegaard is the captain of the team, and he has showed here why. Away performance. Mikel Arteta going with two number eights when the game asked for it. If he went with, I get it, like when we are 1-1 and then they are countering us, Declan Rice saves us. If Newcastle score the second goal in counter after we score the first goal, then we will lose the game anyway. So I get it why he is defensively so hesitant in not substituting Declan Rice and instead playing with Zubimendi. I get all that, but so happy with the team and so happy with the mindset we are developing. This is the mindset, and this is not luck. These last minute goals are not luck, not for Liverpool, not for Arsenal today. Because if you play well enough, if you create chances, if you keep creating chances, you tire defenses and you keep creating combination plays on the middle of the pitch where you can create the most chaos. If you try to create combination plays in the corner flag areas, then maybe you will be locked in a corner. You can be cornered literally in near the corner flag. But if you try to create that in the middle of the pitch like Arsene Wenger's team used to do, you will create havoc and you will create chances, and eventually a solid defense like Newcastle, who have kept four clean sheets in this season, they'll finally falter and give in to you. So it is a beautiful day. It is a day where Arsenal announced that they are going to fight and fight so well until the end for the biggest trophies this season, and this is a turning point in the season. Manchester City second half, the substitutions were a turning point in the season that unlocked something in Arteta's brain that will really benefit him in the future. He will see what he did and the formations he tried to form. We didn't have a left back when he substituted Califury. Nobody knew who was playing the left back. He just wants to win games, and when we were 1-1 at 90th minute, he mentioned that, oh, 8 minutes to go, 8 minutes to go, and you have to go and get that goal. You have to go and get that goal. Mikel Merino was trying to celebrate, but Declan has told him, no, let's go back, take the ball, score another goal. And that is the difference in mindset. You learn from your mistakes, and it is okay to commit some mistakes early on in the season when the fixtures are so difficult. Now you have a pathway where Liverpool have difficult fixtures and you have the easier fixtures, and you have the mentality, you have the momentum. Now, if you go on a 5 games run, 10 games run, you will be at least 2 points behind Liverpool, and then they'll lose Salah in Africa Cup of Nations. Maybe they will get someone injured, and they don't have the depth. And even for the Champions League, if you play teams like Barcelona came here 1-2-1. How did they win? Magic moments by someone or the other. Rashford created two magic moments and they won the match. It was not like they dominated the whole game and it was a very easy game for them. And they were balling out, they were something extraordinary. But they have that magic moments in them, and we are also trying to create that magic moments, but we are much more defensively solid than what Barcelona is. And if we play Barcelona in the Champions League, we play Bayern Munich in the Champions League, and we have scored two headers. We already are so physically dominant. We are so good at set pieces. Now, if we find this combination plays, keep we build this relation of Abreche, Odegaard, and Saka. Then nobody can stop us. Literally, I'm telling you, nobody can stop us. We'll play with the flair, and Arteta's tactics will allow it. Arteta's tactics, if he shifts his brain to the positive side, he is a genius. I'm telling you, he's still a genius. He was always a genius. It is just the mentality he adapts, that, oh, let me not get hurt. It's not time to get hurt, it's time to hurt other teams, and it's time to go for the biggest trophies this season. And if we win one trophy, we get the taste of that, even a single trophy. I don't think this team will stop. Arteta will stop. We'll go on to dominate the Premier League. And this might seem like an overreaction, but look at the squad we have built. Look at the structure we have in our club right now. Look at the Kroenkes trying to spend more and dedicate more time. If you win trophies, they'll invest more. There will be more interest. There will be more shirt sales. The fandom will increase. The kids will like you more, and then you will create this whole atmosphere where you can dominate for the next 5-10 years. That is what is the dream with Arteta. It is not a 1 year, 2 year, one trophy dream. It is a dream to dominate for a certain amount of time, that people remember this for hundreds of years. So that is the goal, and for that you have to be brave, and you were brave at it. And kudos to you. I'm so happy. I celebrated like anything that Gabriel goal, and it has been such a long time. Last time I celebrated, it was Declan Rice free kick against Real Madrid. I could not believe my eyes, and I was like, "Oh my God, we'll drop again points again." And last season, whenever Liverpool dropped points, we dropped points, and it was an endless cycle where we got tired of uh, even having hope. And this season, look at this. They have dropped points and we have capitalized away from home at a stadium where we struggle against a very solid side. Liverpool won there, so we had to win there, and we won. And I'm just so happy with the style of play. We deserved the whole game. I saw AFTV telling that, oh, we did not deserve this, we did not play that well. You all do not know what the sport is. Stop watching the sport. Or whoever this Dan, and I don't know another guy who was there. What are you trying to say? I have no idea. When you have to give Arteta credit, when you can take credit off Arteta, when you can slam Arteta, today you have to give Arteta credit, because I was also a little bit um, confused when Merino and Gabriel Martinelli came and Saka was off. I did not want to see Saka off, but that is also clever. You are protecting Saka just because the game is online. You don't need to sacrifice Saka and his fitness. So everything that Mikel Arteta got spot on. He played with two strikers in Mikel Merino, Gyökeres, old style. He brought in Odegaard, and Odegaard came from an injury back and then dominated the game, dictated the game. Everyone deserves a lot of applause today. Our fullbacks, I really love my fullbacks, Ricardo Calafiori, and Calafiori got turned a few times and he looked a little bit messy in defense today. But overall, if you ask me, our fullbacks are gems because they bomb up the field. They have to defend. They have to be technically solid. They have to pass around. And Timber, my God, Timber. There are very few players who are better than him at football right now. I swear to God, Julian Timber is one of the best players in the world right now. That level of quality, that level of technique, and people were telling me that, oh, Ben White is better. Give me a break. Give me a break. Gyökeres was also good today. He found himself in good positions. He tried to shoot, and he nearly got his goals, but he'll get his goals. He'll get his goals eventually, and when he picks up that rhythm, when he picks up his fitness after one more international break, maybe then we'll be set and he'll do very well. Bukayo Saka, brilliant. Bukayo Saka needs to keep slowly building, and then he'll come back to this level where he can dominate the league and be the best player in the league as well. So I think this is a very positive night. I'm obviously very excited, and I hope that Arsenal keeps doing that. Next fixture is obviously Champions League fixture. Let me check what is our next fixture. Next fixture, sorry, this is Arsenal versus Newcastle. But our next fixture has, I think it is easier one. Olympiacos at home, then West Ham at home. Come on, Arsenal, give us some entertaining football. Then Fulham away, who have conceded so many goals today. Then comes Atletico Madrid at home. That would be a crucial fixture where you'll see who wins, who doesn't. So that can be very crucial. But let's hope for the best. Let's hope for the best. These are very good signs, and I feel like something has changed today that did not happen in the previous games. So very happy, and let's hope this continues.